Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot with Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in this reading for you today. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with the cards. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So the first card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles. We do have Earth sign energy with this. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, or even a Taurus. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Hermit. And we have the Three of Cups. So this Three of Cups showing up over here, this feels like a celebratory energy. I do also feel like it's reflective of the times. This does also feel like a pretty social, out and about type of energy. And I also feel that with this Three of Wands, this Three of Cups, showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of friendship, companionship. So this does feel like an intent to be able to have and build upon a foundation of friendship. I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, this feels like an energy of being able to have a new beginning. And I do feel like it's founded upon being able to get to a stable place. So when it comes to somebody's feelings towards you, I do also feel like this person may have an offer for you. I feel like they're in a good place to be able to actually extend an offer to you. And I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, this feels like an energy of being able to actually experience a lot of stability and security, as well as things like stability within a connection with someone. But I do feel like there is a sense of being able to enter into something that has long-term potential. I do feel like with the Four of Wands showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of two people who complement each other's energy, especially when it comes to building something real and meaningful. I do feel like with the Four of Wands showing up over here, there's also the sense of having a strong foundation. I do feel like there's a lot of trust between yourself and somebody else. And I feel like that's going to take you quite far within your connection. And even when it comes to being able to actually channel your energy within this relationship and focus towards being able to build something stable, something that's meaningful, and something that's also going to be long-term and built on something solid. I do feel like with the Four of Wands, this is also an energy of being able to actually have celebrations, just like with this Three of Cups. But I do feel like with this Three of Cups, this feels like it's something more meaningful. So it does feel like it's something that goes beyond just achievements. This also feels like a strong emotional connection. I do feel like with the Hermit card showing up in the reverse, this is about getting out of a place of isolation. I do feel like also being in a space where it's like perhaps for quite some time you may have been alone or been in a space where you felt alone. I do feel like with the Hermit card showing up in the reverse, this is really kind of it's something that is contradicting that. So it feels like those days are over. It does feel like a connection that feels closer. And I do feel like when it comes to that closeness, it's founded upon something meaningful, as well as also being able to have a sense of appreciation for the closeness of the connection with someone. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So this Queen of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in your elements. I do also feel like a sense of a glow up, and also being in a space where it's like you're able to own that energy. And I do feel like also it's recognized, it's something that's making you very attractive to many. It's quite appealing. I do feel like with the Queen of Wands showing up over here, this also feels like confident energy within the situation. So this does feel like a sense of being able to experience something that is also allowing for there to be a confidence in the situation. I do feel like with this Nine of Pentacles showing up over here, this is an energy of being able to get to a really good place. You're definitely dealing with somebody who is someone who's quite independent, is what I'm getting with this Nine of Pentacles showing up over here too. But I do feel like there is a sense of being someone who is quite generous, or somebody who wants to share in their success with you when they do get to experience that. With this Ace of Pentacles, this feels like an offer. I do also feel like being able to enter into the next level within a phase of their life, and wanting to be able to offer, being able to bring that bring you into that. With the Six of Wands shown up over here, this does feel like successful energy. I do feel like also being recognized for your hard work. So this could also be an experience of being able to achieve success. And also, I do feel like when it comes to your connection or your relationship with someone and being able to get to a pretty successful place, I do feel like it's a successful connection. It's leading to somewhere good. I do feel like with the Six of Wands, this feels like also a sense of recognition and also being able to actually have a lot of people also sharing in that celebratory energy with you. With the Ten of Cups shown up over here, do you feel like there's a desire for happily ever after within your relationship? Do you also feel that there's a sense of working towards that? So this does feel like a pretty positive energy for your connection and where things are headed and where things are leading. I do feel like with this Ten of Cups showing up over here, it also feels like a strong emotional connection. I also get that with that Three of Cups. So I do feel like it's quite meaningful. I also feel that you have everything you need when it comes to being able to actually get to where you want to get to within connection with someone. And I feel that there's a mutual understanding about the goals of the connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the 7th house with partnership. We have the 12th house with escape. And we have Gemini with I think. So I do feel that with the 7th house showing up over here, this is a house all about commitments, also a house all about partnerships, as well as partnerships that are quite solid and also meaningful. So I do feel like when it comes to also being able to enter into a partnership with somebody, it is something with intent, and I do feel like it's intentional. I do also feel that there's a sense of also having great working connection with somebody, and I do also feel that there's a sense of partnership that's also something that is a goal from the beginning of your connection with someone. I do feel that with the Ace of Pentacles, this feels like a new start or a new beginning, and I do feel like being able to enter into a sense of partnership with somebody is part of that. With the 12th house card showing up over here, though, this does feel like an energy of being quite spiritually connected with someone. There is a sense of being able to experience a connection that's quite deep, and I also feel that when it comes to a connection where you're on the same page, but there is a sense of being able to actually experience an understanding of each other quite deeply. There's something about this connection that feels like it is also escape or taking you away from the mundane or the seriousness of life. So that does feel like there's something quite positive, and I do also feel that it's quite pleasant as well. With the Gemini card showing up over here, this feels like communication. So this feels like communication is also something that someone is intent on with you in this connection. They feel like you have a strong intellectual connection with this person, and that's a big part of your connection. And I also feel that with this Hermit card showing up in the reverse, there's a lot that you learn from this person and this person learns from you. And I do feel like being able to actually have those deep, meaningful interactions, as well as just understandings of being able to learn a lot from each other and being able to share those with each other is also an important part of your connection. So that intellectual connection and meeting of the minds is also something big in this connection. And I also feel that there could also be a sense of friendship deepening that's based upon that. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.